All right, guys, we can go ahead and get started. Coach will start with an opening statement, and then we'll take questions. If you have a question, just use the raise your hand button. We'll get you called on, and then Kelly, J. Cott, and Anna Camden will follow Coach.
Perfect. You can, don't worry, you don't have to do it. Hi, everyone. First, I just want to say happy Thanksgiving out there to everyone, and just all the thoughts and thanks to administration for everything they've done to make this day possible, to our sports medicine team, and obviously our players. They've made so many sacrifices to be able to make this a reality, and have done a phenomenal job with what we've asked and required of them. So all the credit goes to them, and just so thankful that this day came, and excited that we were able to get out there and play Coppin State and get the jitters out, and obviously get our first opponent under our belt. And I thought we had some great moments, obviously a lot to learn, but with 13 newbies and newcomers, I thought our chemistry was great at moments. Some things to fix, obviously, defensively, but I'm pretty pleased with them being able to get on the floor and be excited. Obviously, your first game, we're not having played in so long, you're going to have some jitter moments. But huge shout out to Anna Camden for her first double-double, and Kelly J. Cott for her 1,000-point and also a double-double.
Awesome. We'll take questions for Coach. If you have a question, just hit the raise your hand button. Go ahead, Peter.
Hello, Coach. So I just want you to describe for me what was that feeling like, just kind of seeing the things that were different out there today, like spaced out benches, masks. What was all that feeling like?
Well, it's obviously an adjustment, right? Coaching in a mask, our players have to put the mask on, and social. I thought everybody, though, really adjusted well. And, credit to our game operations staff for getting us in a position where we're safe and healthy. And I thought the setup was fantastic and worked really well. In terms of the other feelings I had is just pure joy for our players, honestly, to see what they've been through, and to weather the storm and continue to press on and have the faith, and just so glad for them. I can't even really put it into words. I know they've been waiting for this for a really long time.
Alexis?
Hey, Coach. Tova led your team with scoring with 14 points in her first collegiate appearance. What did you think of her performance tonight, it being her first collegiate game?
I thought she played phenomenal. She was 6 for 10. She had 5 rebounds, positive assist to turnover ratio. In our first scrimmage, inter-squad scrimmage, she got a little nervous there, first game in America, but I thought she settled in really well today. She's a scorer. She can put the ball on the floor. She can shoot the three. She's going to be a primetime player for us. And I know her teammates were really excited for her as well.
Any other questions for Coach? Oh, okay. Go ahead, Peter.
Hey, Coach. What can you say about Kelly's performance? We haven't really had a chance to see her, and getting her 1,000th career point. I know you mentioned that. What is she like, personality-wise, and how happy are you to have her out there on the floor for you?
Yeah. Well, first of all, you didn't see her best performance, so I'm excited for you to continue to watch her, because when you can get a double-double and not play your best game, that's saying something right there. So she's been a phenomenal leader for us, obviously, since she came in last year. She's someone that I coached against for 3 seasons when I was at Marquette, and just always had the utmost respect for her and what she brings, not only to her teammates, but the game. But she's someone that, can really stretch the floor, can really get to that rim and, just create for others. We're working on her downhill attacks and her handle. She's playing a very different system now than she did at Villanova. So I think the more games she gets under her belt, the way that we play, the better you're going to see her play. And then obviously, being able to be versatile and guard multiple positions and be able to rebound the way that she does is really going to help us. But the biggest thing she's brought is just that authentic leadership and just being that servant leadership to the 8 freshmen.
All right, go ahead, Alexis.
Speaking of those 8 freshmen, Coach, we saw a lot of them get their first appearance tonight. One of them started, and a lot of them got their first points. How important were they tonight, just getting just getting their feet in there, getting their first minutes in, and how important will they continue to be as the season goes on?
I mean, they'll be vital for us. We had 35 bench points. You know, I don't know if we got close to that one time last year. So for our depth, that's going to be huge for us, you know, to be able to have confidence to put them in and hold the starters accountable and really create that competitive nature on your team is going to be something that is so valuable moving into Big Ten play. But obviously, as they settle in more and get to know the system, bright things ahead for the class of 8. But I was really pleased. Obviously, especially with Tova, but I thought Constance did a lot of great things too, attacking downhill and made some great decisions.
Mark and Rich.
Coach, I wanted to ask you something maybe a little broader about getting not only, you know, the first win for women's basketball, but this is Penn State's first win since the restart. Is there some sort of milestone? Is there some sort of point of pride that you can make with that, getting through all of the stuff you've had to get through to get to this point?
I think for us, we're just so thankful to wear the jersey and put it on and compete. And, you know, for us, the administration has, you know, bent over backwards to make this happen. So I'm excited to share it with them. They deserve this. They've been grinding, everybody. So for us, you know, it's a step in the right direction, obviously, and for our players. But I want to share it with everyone and continue to build upon it. And, you know, everybody enjoy a Thanksgiving meal after this. So it's good. Everybody's 1-0 today.
Alexis.
Coach, we talked earlier in your previous media appearance about how important Anna, Marissa, McKenna, and Shay are going to be. How important were they tonight? You know, Shay came in, gave a lot of good minutes off the bench, and Anna and McKenna in there to start. How important were they tonight?
Yeah, that's something I should have brought up earlier is I was so thankful for Shay tonight. You know, she started our spark. She had the energy. She set the tone on defense and just played really well. Obviously, she hit the 3. She's been working really hard on her shot this offseason and taking care of the ball. You know, she had 3 assists, 2 turnovers, which is something we've really been working on for her. But just proud of her intensity and the way that it was contagious and carried over. And I really think she was the spark that got our team going tonight. But yeah, they've been vital, you know, just so much loyalty, so much respect for Penn State that those 3 have. And I just love coaching those 3, and they're all everything right about Penn State. You know, they're great individuals off the floor. They love their teammates on the floor. And I'm thankful that they get to represent Penn State with pride every day.
All right, we have time for one more for Coach. If anyone has one final question, then we'll get Anna and Kelly in here for you. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Try to fix this.